Jae'Sean. There's been a lot said about your improvement in your three-point percentage over the summer. What exactly did you put into that, that process?
I just would say just getting reps up, just making sure that I'm constantly trying to shoot the same shot every time, and credit to my trainer Stephon Martinez with Dig Deep, and the focus that we had this offseason on just trying to improve our corner, especially our corner threes, but just all around shooting. But that wasn't just the main focus. Just being a better all-around basketball has just been my main focus this year, and just bringing that defensive energy that we're going to need this year, and trying to teach these young guys is what I've really been focusing on. That the shooting will come. I think that'll be the icing on the cake.
Do you have a goal of, like, percentage-wise what you would like to be from three, whether it's from the corners or just all around?
No, like I said, I haven't really been focused on, too focused on the three-point shooting. I think that'll come with, being more confident in repetition. But I've always been a great basketball player without it. That's never been the focus of my game. That's never been the focal point of who I am as a player. So for me to just go into an off season and just be like, I want to do this, this, and this, was never my intention.
What's this like for you right now? You're one of the veterans, I guess, on this team. Just how different do you feel coming into this camp as opposed to your first one a couple years ago?
I think that it just gets it's different every year. I remember my first training camp, not knowing what to expect. I just think that now, every year it gets a little easier because you just know what to expect, and things are going to just become easier because I've been there before. And I'm excited. I'm excited about the group we have. I'm excited about the new guys we brought in, and this is going to be a fun year and a fun experience.
Jae'Sean, you mentioned your first training camp here, and when you got here, you were known as a hard worker, a scrappy player, especially on defense. Do you see that same type of mentality in 𝗪𝗓𝗓?
Definitely. Tari is the type of player that just is always around the ball, and I think Rocket Nation saw that in Summer League. It's just that anytime there was a dead ball, he's around it. Anytime that there's a deflection or a loose ball that needs to be recovered, he's around it. And that's a skill and a talent in itself. And there's not a lot of players that bring that to the table, and it's always good to have multiple players like that on a team.
Pretty sure you've played more games for the Rockets in the last 2 years than anyone has. What have these 2 years been like for you to go through what this franchise has gone through? And then how does that impact what you want, need, or expect coming up?
I think that, it's been a lot of lessons learned. It's been a lot of situations that I have been put in, and other players on this team have been put in that I think in the long road we'll appreciate them. Right now, looking back, we're obviously not where we want to be, but these are the things you have to go through to make something worth being memorable. This is something that we hopefully look back in a few years and be like, oh, I remember that time we were last place. And I think the main thing that I've learned from this year being with the Rockets is just that you just gotta keep on keeping on. You can't let it get to you. You can't let losses get to you, and you just have to continue to focus on the big picture and just try to stack good days and try to be the best player you can be.
Coach 𝗪𝗧 mentioned during one of his off-season interviews that he was intrigued by you and 𝗪𝗓 playing together because with 𝗪𝗓 out there, it's harder to put the 5 on you for the other team. What are some of the differences for you playing next to Sengun relative to the last couple of years playing next to Christian?
𝗪𝗓, like you said, he's one of the best big man passers, I think, if not the best big man passer that I've played with in my career. So it definitely, I feel like I compliment him as well as he compliments me, just because I'm such a off-ball cutter, and it allows my strengths because they can't put the 5 on me as well. So I think that when me and him are in the game, it gives the teams a hard read. It gives them a different look, and I hope that we can do that more this year.
Hey, Jae'Sean. How would you describe the culture of this team, or the culture that you guys are currently trying to build here?
I think we're trying to build I love the word electric, because I feel like we got a lot of guys that do extraordinary things. I feel like this team is going to be fast, athletic. We're going to be the team that people hate to play against, because you're going to have to bring your track shoes, and we're going to play hard. That's our whole focus, is just going in and just giving it all we got. You get tired, we got a whole nother team of young guys with fresh legs ready to do the same exact thing, and I think that can be dangerous.
Thank you, Jae'Sean.
Thank you.